a exhibition now later on down the line?
Oh, why not? Why not? If he's willing to have a rematch with me, then I'm okay with that. As long as
Taking a loss. That's what he brags about, Second set of people have tried. So many of them have tried, all of them have failed.
Being smart and being specific for what we do. So, and that's what we do. With our odds, we're tailored towards that fighter.
Manny Pacquiao responds to Floyd Mayweather's rematch call-out, saying he's open to an exhibition fight, one that includes a decision. Pacquiao makes it clear he's ready if Mayweather truly wants it, but the bout must be more than a show. It needs real stakes and a clear winner this time.
Willing to have a rematch with me, then I'm okay with that.
How does it go now? This time around, obviously, it's been quite a few years since you guys got in the ring.
It's okay. An exhibition with a decision.
With a decision. Not just exhibition.
Yeah.
So for how long do you think?
Exhibition with a decision.
Manny Pacquiao's return to the ring at age 46 has sparked bold statements from his team. His coach believes Pacquiao has now gone beyond Floyd Mayweather's legacy, while George Foreman returned to win a heavyweight title in his 40s. He didn't achieve success across 8 different weight divisions like Pacquiao. The coach emphasizes that what Manny is doing now isn't just rare, it's unmatched. Coming back not for money or fame, but to compete for a real-world title at this age sets him apart from Mayweather's exhibition-centered career.
Being smart and being specific for what we do. So, and that's what we do. With our odds, we're tailored towards that fighter. That's mainly with Manny, someone like Pacquiao, so he doesn't overtrain.
When you're talking about overtraining, like, do you mean
like doing too much? Like
no, I mean that. What I was gonna say was like took a day off. Like
no, you take day off to listen to his body. So one day, day you wake up, a few days coming up, we just wake up sore. I'm just tired. Time to listen to your body. Take a day off, and you'll recover and you'll be better. Push through it. You'll overtrain. Take you one training session to overtrain, then you're fine. It'll mess you up for a couple of weeks.
Floyd Mayweather has built his brand around a spotless 50-0 record. That 0 at the end of his resume is more than a statistic. It's a symbol of his pride and status. Many believe this obsession with preserving his undefeated streak is exactly why he avoids a second bout with Pacquiao. A rematch poses a risk to that perfect record, especially since Manny looks sharper now than many expected. Floyd's unwillingness to step back into the ring with him speaks volumes about what he values most.
A lot of people want to know, Manny Pacquiao going to fight Floyd again. Floyd is not going to fight Manny Pacquiao, especially if Manny Pacquiao look like he could do something. If Manny Pacquiao look like he got them hands, he still got it. Floyd is not going to risk taking a loss. That's what he brags about, Second set of people have tried. So many of them have tried, all of them have failed. Floyd care about that O more than anything, Well, money and the O, they go together.
Mayweather in the past accused Pacquiao of using his name to stay relevant when Pacquiao wanted a rematch and refused to give him one. At that time, he claimed that Pacquiao constantly brings up the idea of a rematch to remain in the public eye, according to Floyd. Pacquiao's camp believes the Filipino legend has the tools to beat him, but history shows otherwise. In his view, the original bout settled the debate, and all this talk about a second fight is simply a strategy to regain some spotlight.
Manny Pacquiao spoke about that he shouldn't have. Because it's a time and a place for everything. I'm not going to say he's right, and I'm not going to say he's wrong. I ain't have to say nothing. Just by you saying my name, they gave me a check for $4 million.
Who did?
I mean, I don't like to throw certain individuals under the bus because we don't do that. He said my name when he didn't supposed to. Remember, I said it's the time and the place. Remember, I want you guys to go check out Manny Pacquiao when he got upset a few times when he said, "Oh, Floyd, you using my name, using my name." He got famous because he said this could be the guy that could possibly dethrone the king. Did it happen? Absolutely not. Was he easy? Absolutely.
Though Mayweather won their first bout, he has acknowledged the power Pacquiao brings to the ring. He has said that Manny wasn't in top form during their fight, which contributed to the outcome. Still, Floyd argues that if Pacquiao couldn't defeat him back then, there's no point in trying again. His comments suggest a reluctance to take a gamble, especially if it means jeopardizing his legacy over a result he feels has already been decided.
Pacquiao obviously got power also. Right. You know, I've been in there with him. Phil is solid. He's solid. He's solid. He's solid. Ain't nothing I ain't never felt before, but he's solid. Right. Right. And he felt me too. That's why he wasn't quick to run in there. Right. So it obviously we both felt, we felt each other. At the end of the day, you know, it finally happened. He got cooked. Now they begging for a rematch. My thing is this. If you get it done right the first time, you got to do it again.
Jeff Mayweather, Floyd's uncle and a seasoned boxing trainer, remain firm that there's no need for a rematch. He insists the original fight was fair and dismisses Pacquiao's claims about a shoulder injury. Jeff believes Manny didn't show any visible signs of pain during the fight and questions whether the surgery story was an excuse to justify the loss. According to him, the bout played out cleanly and should be accepted as the final word.
All right, well, even if you think he did win the fight, Manny was obviously severely injured. He had a hurt shoulder in that fight. So do you think Floyd would want the rematch knowing that he had a very close victory over a guy that was fighting basically one arm?
Well, basically, a guy with one arm was throwing punches for 12 rounds. Throwing very hard punches for 12 rounds. If you got a torn rotator cuff, you ain't going to throw no punches at all. So that's bullshit.
So you question Manny on that one?
I question Manny on that one. I mean, the thing is this. The reality is this, is that then after the fight, you never went and got surgery to get it repaired. You basically said that, oh, God healed you. Can't say that. I ain't going against what you're saying about that, but what I'm saying is this, is that if you had something torn, it has to be fixed.
Despite Mayweather's dominance in their first encounter, many boxing fans and observers give Pacquiao credit for how energetic and competitive he appeared throughout the fight. Some believe that the rematch could swing in Manny's favor, especially now that Floyd has stepped away from serious competition. The aura Floyd created around himself may not be enough to stop the growing belief that Pacquiao, even in his 40s, has what it takes to overcome him in a fair rematch.
Damn, how was it?
It was amazing, man. Really good, bro.
Thank you.
Shout out to the machete hooking it up.
Bro, I gotta ask you. So you're the expert. You're the expert. You're the champ. I ask you, Floyd and Mayweather and Manny. Right now, who do you think will win?
I don't know. That'll be a really good fight. I think Manny, because he's been more active. You know, he's been more active. But Mayweather's Mayweather. You know, he's always good. He stays in shape. Takes care of himself, but he'll get an awesome fight.
You have to go with Manny, though, right?
Yep.
You have to go with Manny. He's been
Of course.
and Floyd's last two fights weren't really pro fighters. You know what I'm saying? There's boxing,
China,
and Conor McGregor. You know what I'm saying? But you definitely
Exhibition.
put your money on Manny.
Yeah, of course,
absolutely.
man.
So the Mexican Rocky, huh?
That's trying to get that movie.
There it is.
Wasn't Rocky Mexican?
Which one?
Rocky was Mexican, wasn't he?
You talking about Sly?
Oh, man. All this time I've been watching that. Oh.
I thought he was Mexican. Yeah, Daddy's choking too hard with you.
Freddie Roach, Pacquiao's longtime trainer, has expressed amazement at how intensely Manny is training in his 40s. According to Roach, Manny's current workouts mirror the intensity of his routines from his 20s. He also highlights that Floyd, being older, seems less interested in a competitive return. Roach points out that even during their previous bout, Pacquiao looked good, and his current form proves he's still a threat to anyone in the ring.
A rematch with Floyd Mayweather Jr. Can you see it happening fairly quickly?
I'm not sure because, Floyd walked out of the arena before the announcement of
On Saturday night, yep.
And I guess he didn't want to get called out
Uh-huh.
by Manny.
Uh-huh.
And he is 42 now, and he's older than Manny, and Manny's performance was unbelievable, and I think that's why he kind of snuck out of there a little bit early. But I mean, this is why we're really in the game right now, because we want that rematch. I want that rematch, because Manny had an injury last time, but after the fourth round, he said, "Freddie, I can't throw it anymore," and I said, "Just do the best you can." And I know we can do so much better in the rematch, and I know we can win that fight. And it's like what me and Manny both want badly, and we would love to get that.
Go back to the first fight. It was about 3 weeks before the bout, and you were in a sparring session. Manny tore his rotator cuff, correct?
Former opponent Keith Thurman has publicly acknowledged the impact of Pacquiao's punches after facing him in the ring. Thurman admitted that the strength Manny displayed at age 40 surprised him. His punches didn't feel like they came from an aging boxer. They were sharp, hard, and relentless. That kind of power, especially at that age, speaks volumes about Manny's conditioning and raw fighting spirit.
Pacquiao, it's weird. Danny felt like a big brick. Pacquiao felt like a little brick. Okay? Now, the weird part is Pacquiao's hands just felt heavy. After the fight, I constantly was thinking, why did his fist feel like a rock? You know? It was like awkward, right? I was like, why did his fist feel so hard in the fight? You know? I was like, it was a little awkward. You know, I don't really care about that stuff that much. I mean, I could handle it. It wasn't devastating. It didn't really feel like plastic. It felt like something. It felt like a rock. So I thought, like, does he do certain training? Does he do certain, does he build up calluses? Does he have more bone density in his hands? Did they do some Asian stuff? What did they do? Who knows, right? And then looking at the picture, I was like, damn, you know what? Pacquiao wore them old school Mexican red